Hey, what's up guys? Sean with MX Metalworks. Today we're going to show you how to clean this frame like a factory team. We got our frame set up, we got some degreaser, a brush, and some aluminum brightener. We got a little bit of weather coming in, so I'm going to try to get this done a little quick. This will just be the first step anyway to degrease it and rough everything up. So let's see what we can do. You always want to wear gloves when you're using the aluminum brightener, but for the degreaser you don't really need any gloves. So I like to wet everything down a little bit. Spray some of the Simple Green Max. This stuff works really well. So soak the parts all over the place. Make sure you get a good coarse brush. I like to shoot a little in that too. Let it sit for a minute. Then we can start agitating it. Of course, it's going to start raining on me. We got some pretty good looking clouds coming in. But you just want to make sure all the dirt and grime and grease is off before you hit it with the aluminum brightener, you know. This is actually going to brighten up quite a bit itself. I feel like I'm going to get blown away. Yeah, and you want to get that heavy stuff off really good. You don't have to go too crazy with it, because this is just the first step. If our vapor blaster was a little bigger, I would just honestly degrease this and throw the vapor blaster, but we're not quite there. Our vapor blaster is the smallest one that Vapor Honing Technologies makes. Works really well for small stuff, but bigger stuff it's a little underpowered, so we're still out here cleaning aluminum frames by hand, unfortunately. Sometimes you can use a Scotch-Brite pad too to really work that stuff in there good. Sometimes I'll cut these in half so I don't waste as much material. You want to get that nice and wet. Just to get in all the tight spots. You're not going to see a lot of this stuff, but you know it's there, so it's tough to hide, you know. These are really good for maintaining the frame too. Once you get the shine you want, what I do is I'll just stick a little WD-40 on it after I wash it and just give it a good brushing. And that brings that shine, that luster right back to it. Alright, so next step. Frame's all degreased. It's a lot better already. Next step is a little bit of aluminum brightener. I have some Eagle One mag wheel cleaner right here. I know a lot of guys will use the Napa version of this. It's the same stuff. It's going to give you the same outcome for the most part. So I like to start small, work in one area at a time so I remember what I'm doing at that given moment. I took the pegs off. I tried to get the Allen bolts out. Tried heating up the frame a little. They weren't budging. I'm not touching them simply because this isn't a full build. It's not a broke-to-built bike. This is going to be something I either daily ride or I sell when I'm done with it. So we're going to leave those on. We're going to clean them up, obviously, but we're going to start with the frame first. So let's get working on the undercarriage. So I like to spray a little bit. That opens up. There we go. Get a little bit of that on. Let that soak. You can see it already foaming up. Get the neck. Pick up the brush I dropped, and then we just scrub it a little. Stuff works pretty quick. I like to go over it with a Scotch-Brite pad after. Hopefully we have enough to finish it. Yeah, we'll rub that in really good. Scotch-Brite is the key. That's what really gives it that brushed aluminum look, that factory frame look. So I like to start with these smaller areas first. The big areas that you're going to see, I'd like to do that last, just in case there's any overrun from the cleaner. And then I like to rinse it off in between, just so that's not sitting on there and pitting it. Don't tell my wife that her Jeep might get a little dirty from this. So I just work my way down after that. The frame does have some areas that really need some attention, especially the lower frame rails. I don't know, whoever owned it before me was doing some rock hopping or something. Some pretty good gouges right here on the side, but I'll smooth those out after. Just want to get this all cleaned up first. Frame's got a nice neck on it. I'm sure you guys can already kind of see what it's doing to it. Stuff works really quick, does a really good job. See how much of this I can get on me. I don't know if you can already see the difference between this spar right here, how nice and smooth that came out, and then by the foot peg over here. What a difference already. So we're going to move to this side. Try to get a little bit more of this in here. This will be getting a skid plate on it after I'm done. Typically when I'm done cleaning this and smoothing everything out, what I'll do is take a red Scotch-Brite with some WD-40, and that is going to finish it right off. It'll smooth all the little stuff out. This big stuff I'll take out with a different pad, cutting pad. But after that, this should be really ready to go. So hopefully you guys are going to watch the whole video and see how it comes out after. Next video I do is going to be the swing arm with the lye bath that everybody's been doing. Again, the Vapor Blaster won't fit the swing arm in, but it works really well with the Scotch-Brite and aluminum brightener too. It's not quite as smooth, but it looks really good afterwards. So that's the trick. Alright guys, so that's episode 1. We have about a half hour total time into this frame. Pretty pleased with the way it's come out so far. Do have a little bit more rough sanding on the bottom of the frame rails, like I said. A little wet sanding on the other side. Nothing crazy. Probably about another 45 minutes worth of work into this one. But all in all, it's coming out really nice. This is going to be a really cool build. I hope you guys like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. Our goal is to do every Thursday night to upload a video. And I will let you guys know on Instagram when those are uploaded. So yeah, stay tuned. This one's going to be really nice, and I'm pretty excited about it. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Bye. Peace.